Hello my friends, welcome to my kitchen, and today I wanted to invite you to make a Nutella with me, one of my favorite homemade snacks, and this is something that destroys the store-bought Nutella concept for me. I can't do Nutella from the store anymore. If you like Nutella, this is way better. I even made this for my friends and family and they're literally addicted. And I also wanted to chat a little bit, catch up what's been going on. But first, we need to prepare. And there's two key preparations for making homemade Nutella. First one is, of course, a pull-up. That was a wobbly one, but you know, I've been doing them all day, so. And the second important preparation is, of course, tea. I'm drinking chamomile tea because it's late. Oh yeah, that's gonna get the party going. So this recipe is super simple. All we'll need is hazelnuts, 2 cups of hazelnuts, coconut oil, sugar, I'm using cane sugar, and some cocoa powder, some salt as well. And I think that's it. However, if I'm forgetting something, you'll find out. I already roasted the hazelnuts. They are nice and crackly. You can see that they're ready because their skin is dark and cracked. And now, honestly, the hardest part is to peel them. I'm just gonna use a towel and put them in a towel, and then I'm gonna rub them really hard until hopefully all of the skin falls off. What's new with you? I feel like it's just me, and how's your yoga practice going? Have you been cooking? I have been so uninspired to cook. I've never had such a big cooking block. It's actually been quite frustrating because I want to eat good food at home, but I just can't find the inspiration and the desire to cook. It feels like every time I cook something, it just looks so off-turning. I don't know, it's a weird period I have. I usually really like cooking, but I've been feeling very uninspired. So maybe let me know what your favorite recipe is, like preferably easy. I'd love to check that out because I need some inspiration. And the big news is that I moved. And it was a very long move, and that's why I've been a little absent, because I tried to juggle work and the move and the YouTube, of course. It was a little hard to film because I didn't even have proper space to do that. I'm filming now though, that's fun. I just didn't want to overthink it and didn't want to catch up with you, show up here, so that's what we're doing together today. Honestly, a lot of the time I just kind of take majority of the skin off, but I do not have the patience to do it with all of them because I don't. And I don't necessarily care if some of them have some shell on it. The nuts really change the flavor when you roast them. I've experienced that with walnuts recently. My friend roasted them and I ate it and I was like, wow. I usually don't necessarily love walnut taste, but after roasting, it's kind of different. So that's definitely a hack if you are trying to eat more nuts. Okay, majority of the skin is gone, and that's all that matters. I love a good snack, especially if it's homemade. Sometimes I really want a snack and I go to a store and I just go between the aisles looking at all the snacks available, and nothing looks good. Nothing looks good. I'm also one of those annoying people now that reads the ingredients. Well, because that matters, okay? Part of the enjoyment. To know you're eating some tasty goodness. Not like palm oil in Nutella. Nutella only has palm oil. Not only, but the first ingredient is palm oil, which means the majority of Nutella is palm oil, which is not very appetizing. I don't know about you. First ingredient in this Nutella, I think, is hazelnuts. So yeah, I've been on a journey of really minimizing my stuff because the moving really shows you how much unnecessary stuff you have. However, I'm still trying to comprehend how exactly to reduce my possessions, because it felt like I decluttered a lot in the past 2 years, but I still feel a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of stuff I have. It will be a longer process for sure, but this is not something I'm trying to overwhelm myself with at the moment. Of course, I already brought everything, so I'll just see what doesn't really fit into my new life. I feel like decluttering might seem like a thing you want to do once and just dramatically change everything you have, but that is something I feel like requires time to really shed off layer by layer, and it's not something we should be rushing, because you can regret getting rid of some things, and just in general only getting rid of things to replace them with the new similar thing, and the clarity comes with time and with each time you declutter. So I'm on that journey. Tea break. Usually when I do these stuff, I play Chinese Harry Potter. Harry Potter in Chinese, yes. That's my background noise because I'm learning Chinese. So today it's romantic silence because I'm spending time with you. It's 2/3 of a cup of sugar, my favorite ingredient. Okay, this is a half a cup. Oh! I think this is good. This is not a good cup for this. It doesn't have thirds. Oh my god, it already smells so good. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. You can use hazelnut oil, which is really fancy of you. Look at my sugar. It has a hedgehog with a Santa hat on it. It's pretty cute. Now we are going to add coconut powder, my next favorite ingredient. We just need 1/3 of a cup. Next, an ingredient that I forgot to mention in the beginning, which is great because you're finding it out now. It is vanilla. Very important. To be honest, I don't know what vanilla extract really does. I never really tasted. It smells good, but it's in the majority of baking recipes, so let's honor that. Pinch of salt. And I already know that I messed up because I was supposed to blend the hazelnuts before putting in everything else. So let's find out if this is gonna work. I love that hazelnut is so buttery on its own, and this makes me a little bit doubtful that's gonna work just because everything looks so dry. But the hazelnuts themselves are very juicy actually. So, okay, I actually hope it works because, you know, you're here and it's kind of embarrassing if it doesn't. Oh my god. Oh my god, this smells so good. I used Vitamix at my previous place and it has spoiled me. Oh my god, this looks so juicy. So ever since the New Year's, the resolutions, I've been working pretty hard on improving myself, going harder, thinking of goals and how to achieve them, and trying to maintain all of my ambitions. And the other day I was listening to this YouTuber because she had a very cool what's in my bag review, and I really enjoy those. And she was saying how she's a very anxious person, and that's why self-help books are not exactly for her, and she doesn't really enjoy them because they're always kind of pushing you to go harder, like you're not doing enough, and she just prefers to just exist. And that really stuck with me because it feels like I'm constantly trying to be better, work on myself, and achieve more, but I never thought about it being not good. Like, it's not good for me, you know, to constantly hustle like that. And got me thinking for a few days now that I actually do feel overwhelmed and like a little overwhelmed, yeah, because of all of the information that I consume about self-improvement and just in general, like what I could be doing better, where I'm not yet at, and how to get there. And not that I'm like very into self-help, but I am more of a like demanding person when it comes to myself. It's just part of my lifestyle to constantly learn and try to grow. However, when does it become toxic? It did get me thinking. I think that's gonna be the last round. Okay, that looks good to me. It's pretty incorporated. Some people don't like it grainy. I don't mind it. I actually love the grain texture. It's definitely a little more crunchy, but if you want it not grainy, you can powder your sugar or just buy powdered sugar. That definitely makes it nice and smooth. However, I don't care. Yeah, nice nice and incorporated. Looks like a dark mess and I love it. Let's jar it. My favorite part because it makes me feel so cottagecore. So this is my jar today. It looks like actual Nutella-esque jar, which is fun. It's nice to find a nice jar. And let's fill it up with goodness. Oh my god. This is brown gold right here. Beautiful. Wow. Stunning. It smells so good. It looks so good. That makes me so excited. Oof. Look at that. Oh my god. Did I just waste it? Oh my god. Okay, this is inappropriate. This is getting inappropriate. I should save that for OnlyFans. It's actually the smoothest I've ever gotten it. That's pretty cool. I think it's because I always get impatient and I don't really grind it as long as I did today. My mouth is full of saliva. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Look at that. Wow. I'm waiting for my toast. What can be better than Nutella with some nice cold milk? I'm drinking this Silk Next milk. It's actually so good, just as like milk to drink it, even though it's plant-based. To tell you the truth, I've been spoiled by European milk and Russian milk. North American milk gives me an ick now, so that's what I prefer. So good, and my toast is ready. Yoga is actually something that helped me to exist and remember how amazing to just exist is. I enjoy having ambitions, I enjoy working, I enjoy, you know, building, but at the same time, at some point the joy is gone and it's just pressure and anxiety. So it was good to be reminded to slow down and kind of step away from that self-help mindset. It's sometimes a form of avoidance when it comes to feeling like constantly I'm not there yet, and it is avoiding being okay with myself. When I do constantly try to hustle and be better and work on myself, I also unconsciously give myself a message that what I am right now is not good. This is not something I can relax into, which is not the message that I want to cultivate within me. So I definitely do want to learn to relax a little more and be. I'm happy this is something that I get to do today with you guys, because this is nice. Look at this. Look at this. Chunky Nutella toast. It's like hard, a little bit hard and thick, yet glazy and liquidy. You can see like a little bit of grain. Okay. There's some good stuff. It's so rich. Oh yeah. It's not overly sweet. You can taste the cocoa richness, the roasted hazelnut. It's so good. Oh my god. Look at that juicy, juicy toast. I must warn you though, once you make this, you can't go back. This has the potential to ruin you at your own risk, my friends. A great example of why we need to learn to be present. Because one moment you have a Nutella toast in your hand, the best thing ever, and you're eating it, and another moment it's gone. Have I really experienced it? I think so. I think because you're here, that also helped me to, you know, share the joy. So if you're feeling like you're not doing enough, you're not enough, and you don't have enough, remember, you're doing enough, you have enough, you are enough. Thank you for letting me spend that time with you. It was really fun. This Nutella turned out amazing. It's actually, I think, the best one I've ever made. The juiciest. It's so good. It's so creamy. I hope you try this Nutella recipe, but like I said, at your own risk. This is one of the biggest pleasures in life, and I suggest you enjoy it. So let me know if you're gonna try this Nutella recipe. I'd love to know what your stage in life is looking like, whether you can relate to anything I was sharing, and I am excited to chat with you. Thank you so much for letting me hang out with you, and it was really fun. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye!